Hello everyone. I come back with yet another interview of Arman Tsarukyan. In this interview, he talk about how he not fight and how he train when he's not fight, and then he say again how he do this and that when he not fight. As we all know, Arman not fight in 17 months, and this very pissed me off. Very pissed me off. I have to be honest with you, and I just want to say to all my Russian supporters, большой привет, всем привет, всех обнял, я вас люблю, и спасибо за просмотр. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. I did this fucking translation of Armin. He's talking about his training at the moment and how he trains when he's not fighting this and that, his coach and whatever, whatever. If you like it, like it. If you want to comment, comment. And thanks for watching.
Do not be afraid of anything in this life. Let them fear you, guys.
I really enjoyed how the coach is. I mean, how he energizes. It's like, the Soviet school when a person speaks very calmly, but their words still carry a lot of weight.
Today he is just the on-duty coach. He is not on duty, the training ends, and another similar training session takes place.
Oh, come on, after such a workload. How are you feeling now?
Well, so yesterday we went to... I was a bit not fully recovered. I should have rested at home, but Vladimir Gigamovich sets it up so there's no backing out.
Listen, you really, yes, for every discipline where you had to fight for a point or be the first to get 3 points, you gave it 1,000%.
Well, when Vladimir Gigamovich speaks, there are no options. You have to work. Because of this, it's good when the coach is standing over you, telling you, you give your all. When he's not there, you start to feel sorry for yourself. You're tired here, it hurts there, it hurts here. When he's around, he pushes you to the max. And of course, if he sees that you're overloaded, he gives you stretches, technique work. That is, he listens to you, understands, a very competent coach. A wealth of experience of more than 40 years in this, but in this sport, probably more than 50 years. So that's it.
I saw. He is a world champion. He himself is also distinguished. Sufficient.
He is a world champion, won for the USSR, but was held back from going to the Olympics. Yes, a very experienced coach and a former good athlete.
If there wasn't a fight with Makachev coming up, would you need these kinds of training sessions of this format with wrestlers, with the national team?
Yes, they are always needed because freestyle wrestling builds character, strength, endurance, simply all the qualities needed for MMA. But we can do this when we don't have fights. When there is a fight, we can't focus on freestyle wrestling 6 times a week. We need to do grappling, freestyle, boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo. So because of this, at this training camp, I'm mixing. In the morning, I have wrestling. In the evening, I have taekwondo. I'll be kicking. For example, on Wednesday, there's no mat. Instead of the mat, I box, meaning I still try not to forget what kind of sport I am from.
And if you had a pure freestyle wrestling match with Islam, who do you think would win?
I don't know who would win, but it would be a serious fight. But I know I would win at this training camp. This is my second camp for freestyle wrestling, so it would definitely be hard for him.
Well, they say, like when it comes to Poirier or Gaethje, they say, well, you can train for half a year, but if someone has been doing it since childhood, it's hard for you to do anything against them and reach their level. Do you think you're on Islam's level in this component? Or still, because the person has been on the mat since childhood, it's hard to catch up. You can compete, but catching up is difficult.
Yes, you could say it's impossible to catch up to someone who, for example, has been wrestling since childhood and then start at 18, reach a level at 19 to win. Almost impossible in freestyle wrestling, in boxing, in hockey, in tennis. So if you didn't start from childhood, you will never be an athlete. But in MMA, it's possible. Because of this, everyone who doesn't succeed elsewhere jumps on the last train and switches to MMA.
Well, as I understand it, you don't consider yourself to be at a lower level than Islam in this, and so you don't need to catch up as much as Poirier or Gaethje. Like, you're initially more predisposed to this. To the wrestling style, to a style like Islam's.
Well, Islam is not a wrestler by himself. He is a Sambo practitioner, an MMA fighter, you could say. Freestyle wrestling is a bit different. He doesn't do freestyle wrestling. He does wrestling adapted for MMA. There are no takedowns from the knees, more hooks, sweeps. So freestyle wrestling is slightly a completely different kind of wrestling. And I'm not going to compete with him in that sport. I need to beat him in MMA. So.
Under your video with Abdurrashid, the most popular comment in English, I don't know if you've seen it, says something like, I thought Abdurrashid and Islam were friends.
They are not friends. What difference does it make? Here at our training camp, there are 200 people, 160 people there, out of which 100 are Dagestanis, the coaches are Dagestanis. So we all work on the mat, all are equal. And it doesn't matter if, for example, my fellow countryman, for instance, will fight with my fellow if my fellow countryman, for example, fights with that guy I work with on the mat, there's nothing unusual about it. It's kind of sport. We all help each other, work together.
Did Abdurrashid give you any advice?
No, I did not give any advice.
So, just showed something, right?
No, we were just playfully messing around. Like I said, he's in a different weight class. We never wrestled.
But here now, threw well, hit.
He didn't expect it. I just saw the camera. Thought I'd throw the tank for 4 points.
But in that video he threw you, it turns out now you're 1-1.
Response.